The word for today, Joshua 22, verse 5. But be very careful to keep the commandments and the law that Moses, the servant of the Lord, gave you, to love the Lord your God, to walk in obedience to him, to keep his commands, to hold fast to him, and to serve him with all your heart and with all your soul. Beloved, you call yourself a Christian. Serve the Lord in obedience with all your heart, with all your soul, with all that you have. You cannot serve God and mammon. You cannot say you're a Christian, you're serving God in the day, and at night you're doing something else. You're worshiping something else. You cannot serve God. Say on Sundays you're a Christian, and during the week you are something else. No. Hold on to the commandments of God. One of his commandments, thou shalt worship no other God but me. You want to worship God, worship him in totality. It is a new year. Make up your mind whom thou will serve. Choose. Choose who. It is not, God is not a God that forces one to serve him. He has given us the choice, a free will. He has given us, the gift of choice, of our free will. Choose whom you will serve. You cannot pollute the place of the Lord. You cannot pollute the altar of God. You cannot pollute the name of God. Let people not see you and be confused of who you are or what you are. Is she a Christian? Is he a Christian? Is he an idol worshiper? Is he You want to be a Christian, be a Christian. You cannot be a Christian and be collecting all the titles here and there, here and there, here and there, and in the idol worship community. No, you cannot have all the titles of this, of that, of that, of that, of that, worshiping idols, and you say you're a Christian, going to church and choose. Don't deceive yourself. Serve him with all your heart and with all your soul. You cannot be loyal to two people, only one. Be very careful. Joshua here is telling us, be very careful to keep the commandment and the law that Moses, the servant of the Lord, gave you, to love the Lord your God and to walk in obedience to him, to keep his commands, to hold fast to him and to serve him. Serve him, serve God with all your heart and with all your soul. Sit down, ask yourself, am I deceiving myself? Because I cannot deceive God. This that I am doing and that I am doing, which one do I want? You cannot be in the middle. You cannot be in the middle. You cannot. I want to encourage you that as a Christian, you know the true God. Hold on to him. Run to him. Serve him with all that you have. And say no to every other distractions. Those are just the pleasures of the world. You need God that has promised you and I eternity if we follow him. Eternity in heaven if we serve him with all our heart, with all our soul. Look at eternity. Forget about the pleasures of how many years here. Think about eternity. Where do you want to spend eternity? Who you worship here on earth? Who you serve here on earth? Who you gave your time to here on earth? Who you gave your soul here on earth will determine where you will go in heaven. I am encouraging you, hand your heart, your soul that will never perish. Hand it over to God. When I say never perish, when it goes to hell, it will not perish, as in it will not extinguish. It will suffer forever, forever, alive forever, forever. That's the meaning of the perish I mean here. That soul will forever suffer in hell. If you give your heart, your soul to God, it will forever live in eternal life, in enjoyment, in prosperity, in no sorrow. That is what I mean. That's the meaning of my perish here. That soul will forever either live in perpetual suffering or live in perpetual happiness. Choose one. Joshua 22, verse 5. Please ponder on it, the word for today.